Hello everyone. Venus Kalita here. I am in my Minecraft campground with the Minecraft fam, and I am roasting marshmallows over our campfire. And I have got myself all tucked into my mummy sleeping bag under the stars because today is so many things to celebrate. Um, First of all, it's Sleep Under the Stars night, and for the last 2 years, I've been in this sleeping bag in various campgrounds online virtually to sleep under the stars with you. Today, here in the real world, a lot of us have smog and forest fire smoke blotting out our starry skies and our blue skies in the daytime, but at least here we have little twinkly lights under the stars, and I'm loving it. And well, I'm getting some toasty marshmallows. It's also s'mores. I think it's s'mores day today or this week. So you might as well start making some s'mores. And you know, if you live in an apartment, I used to use a shish kebab stick and put my marshmallows on it and use a candle to roast my marshmallows one at a time because I didn't have to share my marshmallows with anybody. Now, it's also National Cat Day, meow meow. So I put on my little ears and I thought some of the things we could do is just explore some free games. And I found a whole bunch of cat-themed games from a site called Crazy Games, www.crazygames.com. I'll add the link later. It's in my promotional short that I put up earlier today. I'm getting everything in a little later than usual this week. It's been a super busy week, but listen, well, we're hanging out, tucking in. And I also finally finished Game 3.0. I meant to run it last week, but I slept right through it, so I again apologize. But it's been a busy summer. I have not had any time off yet, and well, that's the way it's go. Fanros Fabros, hello, welcome to my campground. It's National Sleep Under the Stars Night, S'mores Week, and National Cat Day, so I'm trying to combine it all together. I'm going to do something different with my display than usual. I want us to play cat games, and then we can play Game 3.0. Here's the cat game. And there's one here called Cat and Grandma. I've never played it, but I want to try it. Is this big enough for you to be able to see it and enjoy? He's a cat. We're going to do this real time. I haven't played this yet. There's the grandma. I don't know how to play this, but I thought we should try something new and just have some fun. Cozy as ever is right. I am cozy. Oh, look at angry cat. Press space to continue. Oh no, it's joystick movements. We know how terrible I am at this. I don't know how long I'll stay in here, but it just looks so ridiculously funny. Gotta try. Okay, find objects that can be broken. We're the naughty black cat. Wait until the black cat gets closer. Break the object so the grandma does not see you and blame the black cat. Oh, the black cat's innocent. Oh, okay. Oh, look, these are our little cat feet. Wow. And we get little goldfish. Oh my goodness. Where's the black cat? How do I break it? How do I break it? Man, I'm trying to get it. What do I do with it? Eat. What have I done? I don't like this. I can't maneuver. Oh, there's a cat. Eat. Okay. I can't. We have to wait till he gets closer to something. He's not close to anything right now. I'm not a cat. What's a hamster? There's a hamster in the wheel. Where's Grandma? I don't know where Grandma is. Oh, Grandma's over there. She's not seeing anything yet. It's not letting me out. I want to go get Grandma. Grandma's not looking yet. Where's Grandma? That's the new cat. The hamster's running it towards us. The hamster keeps running it towards us. It's really, really cute. Look at the hamster. Where's Grandma? I'm throwing the banana. Where's the Grandma? She's around the corner, but she's not come around yet. Is there a glitch? Grandma doesn't seem to see me. I don't know what to think of this game. It's kind of funny. I especially enjoy the hamster in his little wheel. Can't let Grandma see. Won't let me out. Grandma's over there. There's a fish. With the hint thing. Oh, what's this? I hit R. Whoop. I don't know what just happened. No, it hit us with commercials. No. No. Okay, we have to hit continue. Oh, so we haven't been breaking stuff. We're just throwing it. Follow the little square dots to where we can break things. Oh, I just jumped up. Yikes, I just jumped up. Oh, so funny. Jump. Ooh, I'm on the table. I was on the table. There's Grandma. No, no. Oh, oh no. No, no. What am I hitting? R instead of E? This is such a pain. I don't like being stuck in it. Evil kitty behavior. I just thought it's only right. Oh, look. There's a sky roof thing. E. Okay, there's a square over here. E. E. I'm just making a mess. E. Oh, one whole blueberry at a time. What a rampage. Grandma? How many blueberries are there? Hey, there's nothing else here. Oh. Look for that stupid hamster. I see her foot. She hasn't come around yet. Hamster, stop ricocheting back. Wait. Grandma. There's a box. What am I doing with the box? I'm in the box! And that's all I'm doing. I'm in the box and that's it. Well, that's very... Okay. Hamster got back here already. I don't know when Grandma's gonna come around the corner. Something. I'm in the box. I'm not in the box. Okay. There's something here that I can break. See if I can get up onto the table. I just don't get it. Get me up. Okay, as I try to turn myself around, cannot. Okay, I'm in the bowl. I'm in the bowl. There's nothing here to break. Where's the grandma? Look at her. We see her butt. I don't know what she's doing on that wall. Look at where grandma is. It's kind of freaking me out. All right, we know we can get onto counters now, so let's get up there. Yeah. Grandma. Here we go. Upala. I'm running back to the box. The cat is just... Oh! Oh, did I get away with it? She's sitting down. Wait a minute, she's not mad. I'm just in my box. I'm just in my box, Grandma. How come she's not mad? Cat and Granny. He's mad at me. I unhit him. Where's Grandma? Oh, the hamster's so far away. Look, the hamster's coming back to us. So cute, little hamster. I hate you. I hate you. Okay. Up. Oh. F. I'm in a box. Did she kill me? Am I the one? Was I caught? Oh, I lost. I got caught. Mean old granny. Well, if that's all that happens. Okay, I won't make us do this much longer, but I find this quite amusing. I do. I like this one. Where's Cat? Where's the cat? See, he's not even in the room, is he? Oh, no, no. I haven't done anything, ma'am. Where's the cat? Can I go in here now? We're in round... Can I go up the stairs? What's all this? There's a fish. Where's the cat? Where's the cat? Look at that hamster. He's so amusing. Well, she's here. There's the cat. Follow him. This looks like a nice place to be. It's a nice little area. Wait, can we go over here? Grandma, what's all this stuff? There's a toilet. There's a bathroom over here. What's in here? Is that a door? Ooh, is that a cat bed? Oh, kitty litter box! I'm disturbed. Oh, okay, I have to do stuff. Where's Grandma? Wait till she's not looking. I want it. Gee, I don't know what I'm doing. To the goldfish bag. Oh, it's too many sneaky ads. That must be why the game is free. Did I get caught? I'm not moving. Wait a second. You, I hate you. Where's Grandma? No. Grandma's coming. I haven't done anything. Stupid cat, I hate you. What's she doing? I don't know what this is all about. Do I get the goldfish? I don't know. G? Does that get me in trouble? 3. Because Grandma was right beside me when I touched it again. So I don't get what's happening here. I see hints. Let's move along. Hints. I need to look higher up. Ooh, there's a TV. Grandma are you watching TV, Grandma? No, she's just walking around. Where'd that cat go? What are these things? I guess we have to buy those things. There's another box. Let's get in it, everybody. Oh. I'm in the box. Stupid hamsters going everywhere. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna touch you. Oh, Grandma saw. Grandma's there. Can I go upstairs? I can't go upstairs. Oh, there's a piano. Let's play the piano like a big boy. Can I? Okay, this is a Grandma's got some stuff. Ooh. Grandma's got stuff. Oh. What is this? Grandma's got maybe a good view too. Another box. Cat's near us. The cat is near us. I'm going on the bed. What a lovely bed. What a lovely bed. Oh. 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 I better get out of here. Oh no, she got me! Okay, this is the worst that it is, and I don't care. Oh, that was chilling though when she catches you, huh? It's hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna get out of this if I figure out how. Let me see. How do we do it? Okay. I don't know how to get out of this now. I guess I'll do a Q, see if that makes me quit. Nope. Nope. Okay. What is this? Bad Cat Grandma? Bad Cat Grandma is another one? Simulator? Oh wait, this is different. But listen, I don't want to play this one. I need 3 hands. Okay, so there's a cat simulator. And let's go mess with this grandma here. Hi, Grandma. Oops. If I could see up her nose. I think this is what olive oil would look like if she was old. Alright. That's it. That's it. At least she shaves her legs. Okay. I need to get out of here and I don't know how. Escape. Okay. I don't know how other than to touch other things. Home. Okay. So anyways. Oh, it looks like a whole bunch of stuff's here. But this is Crazy Games. Okay. I saved something for you, Fanrose. Are you still there? I got Venus Game Now 3.0. Would you like to play it? Are you in the mood? Or should I save it for another day? But I've got it. Look here. While I'm being a kitty cat under the stars. Oh, yeah. I had to hit the home key. I hit the home key. Is this big enough to see? Is this like... Do you like how I'm doing the spread today? It's a good view. Let's go! Venus Game Now 3.0. We know how to play. But just a review. You guys are going to pick which theme. We decided instead of many themes for one question each, we'll go with 3 themes of 3 questions each. I will reveal each question box. You get to call it any answer you want. First one to guess the correct answer gets the point. I got a tiebreaker. You know you and I like to see the tiebreaker anyways. Game Now! Here are... We actually did this like... We chose these 2 weeks ago. But I fell asleep last week. This week I am awake. I kept myself awake for this. Would V rather, as in Venus, would Venus rather? And then we can discuss whether you'd be the same as me or not. Unusual food and manimals. Now this could be a collection of anything. The tiebreaker, I did steep it in mythology because I know you like that. So I kept mythology in for 1 round. Alright, Fanos Habros, would you like to choose the category of our first question? Yes. I don't remember. I don't know if it was you or someone else. Maybe Copper Kaiju picked some of these. Or Doc Freddy might have picked some of these. Manimals, I think, was me. Because I wanted to keep Crush, Crush, Blush, Blush, but a lot of people don't know it, so it's just like one of the questions touches on our favorite games, but others are just within the category of, so that people have more of a chance. All right. And if you hear me crunching and munching, I made a cherry pie today. And now I'm going to eat it. While I also drink my water. All right. Penrose Fabros is considering which theme to pick first today. Is this screen big enough or should I make it bigger? Oh no, you can maximize it at home. It's big enough. Don't know if there's a lag. Waiting to pick would be rather unusual food or manimals in Venus Game Now 3.0. This is based on the trivia game from the Philippines. It's quite actually popular in the Philippines called Game Now. Oh no. Yeah, we've been getting disconnected all week. People in the building where I am. We had some like really flash storms here today that kept knocking us out. Manimals. All right, here we go. First, manimals. What do you call a person with a strong interest in humanoid animals? They go to conventions specifically for characters or persona that are manimals. What do you call them? I should give sound effects for this. Do 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 doom 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 doom. So let's go with the answer. A furry! You are correct. You get 1 point. They might be a fan of a character like Mickey Mouse or Sonic or something, or they're an artist who draws them, or a cosplayer who recreates their own persona. It goes to things like cosplays with tails and everything. We won't talk about how people who like to roleplay and take it seriously wear their tails, but they do. Oh, game na! And what is your next category? Ooh, more animals. Here we go. Sorry, I was eating my pie. Which hush hush employee of the Queen Bee Coffee House is half human and half wild hog, also known as Lotus's flirty older brother? And forever in my world, he's going to stay a hog because I don't want to reset 100 times. Who is he? What's his name? Dun, 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 dun. Hello, Copper Kaiju. We are posing a question from the category Manimals. Which hush hush employee of the Queen Bee Coffee House is half human and half wild hog, also known as Lotus's flirty older brother? He's actually from Blush Blush, and if you guys follow me playing Blush Blush, he's a wild hog. And I'm never going to turn him into a human because he wants me to reset 100 times. I don't think I'm going to reset the game 100 times. He's Lotus's brother in the Hush Hush world. And I always thought that he was Russian based on his name, but they play him as a Spanish guy in Hush Hush. All right, do you guys give up? Copper, you haven't taken a shot yet. Yeah, he's the wild hog in Blush Blush, the older brother of Lotus in Hush Hush. And right now he's forever a manimal because I am never going to reset 100 times. All right, this is going to be... Okay, I'm gonna just reveal this one. Dimitri. He's turned into a wild hog at the zoo because he drank the magic water in the Blush Blush universe. And only our love can turn him from an animal to a manimal and eventually return him to human form if he becomes our lover. He's a manimal because he's half human and half hog. Ah. All right, Copper, would you like to choose the next category? Would you like would we rather, unusual food, or manimals? Yeah. You tried to cheat? Or did you try to open up the game and then you were still wrong? That's hilarious. It's not cheating, it's problem solving. Let's be positive here. It's all right if you want to win. I mean, I am a Slytherin. I understand completely. Woo. Would we rather? Okay, and these can be talking points. The first question here. Would Venus rather team up with Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel? What do you think and why? This should be a lot of fun to discuss. Then you can tell me whether you'd be the same or not and why. Very interesting conversation will result from this theme. I actually like this theme. This wasn't even my idea. It was someone else's idea. I don't remember who. Now, if you were there the day I did the Hear Me Out cake, that might be a clue. Okay, I'm gonna give us the theme music now. Do 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 do. Here we go. Are we ready? It's Wonder Woman, absolutely. The Linda Carter version. Or the comic book version. Yes. The Saturday morning cartoon version. All version. I just grew up with Wonder Woman. I wasn't allowed to have a Barbie doll, but I was allowed to have a Wonder Woman doll, which pretty much was the same as a Barbie except a brunette. What I loved about that doll is that her whole, Wonder Woman costume was painted on, so she couldn't be stripped naked by my brothers and splayed out. I hate that people always treated their dolls like that because I felt like it was a cursed human that couldn't close their own legs, you know? So it was really great that no one could ever make her topless. I love that about that doll. I don't see anything like that out there anymore. Wonder Woman! All right, you guys have 2 points. I have 1. First one to shout out. What would you like? Would we rather? Unusual food or manimals? I don't know what sound that was. Yeah. Okay. Actually, you know what? That's totally by accident, but maybe that's just my aesthetic. I grew up with seeing that, so I like big hair. At least I'm not going bald. Yay! All right. Would you guys be the same? Yes, no? Why? I don't know. Plus, I would love to have a golden lasso. Or a headband that I could throw like a boomerang and knock people down by the ankles. I think that's all very handy. I didn't notice that before, but you know what? A good drawn hairdo is a good drawn hairdo. Can you see I'm toasting up my marshmallows really well over this eternal fire? Look at the top marshmallow, it's the most burnt. Yeah, and Wonder Woman was featured as part of my Hear Me Out cake. That is true. Thank you so much for that. Oh, Fan Rose. We're going to take you with us. And Finch. And Copper, because Copper, your avatar just like is a pyromancer and I just love it. Unusual food. Yay. Okay, new topic. What is the most unusual food Venus, corporeal form over here on this side of the monitor, has eaten while living in the Arctic Circle? This is a true story. There were two things I could have said, but then I realized one of them wasn't actually in the Arctic Circle. It was just northern province. But Arctic Circle, north is 60. See, look on a map and understand latitude, longitude. And a true story. What have I eaten? That's the weirdest thing. Or most unusual thing compared to normal American diets. Do 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 do. I'm so movable now. Do 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 do. What would you guess? What have I eaten? And you may ask follow-up questions. Do 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 do. Boo. Love my Minecraft dog next to my Minecraft fire, next to my roasty marshmallows in virtual world, enjoying the night under the stars, even though in the real world on the other side of this monitor there are no stars to be seen for all the smog and fog and smoke in the air. But I hear there are miraculous things. And whatever word I just said, miraculous things happening in the celestial fields all through the month of August. Seal meat. I did not eat seal meat, no. Okay, so you guys have both put in an answer. Let me show you what it is. Try not to throw up. I've learned that when you have two opposable thumbs, you can easily pop out someone's eyeball. And as a dessert, when you know they take the carcass and they skin it and they're preparing the meats, the head sits there, right? So cold eyeball. Kids eat it as a dessert. And I couldn't be a wimp in front of my 10-year-old students, so I had to try it. I told myself it was a grape. And I did it without flinching, so that the men at the table, who also were newcomers to the area, had to also do it. Yeah. I will tell you though, that caribou meat is my favorite meat because it's not gamey like venison, and I grew up on venison. So to me, that was really nice. Moose is dry. Caribou's not. But the eyeball, I just couldn't be a wimp about it. I never did do it again. And the guys felt obligated to have, more than one. I just took a bite. But it's like, if you've had tea, you've had boiled water, spinal fluid, and also eyeball fluid, water. You just have to get your mind off it. But they love it as a treat, so I don't know if you call that meat, but definitely wild game that was hunted. They're beautiful animals. They really are. And if you get them fast when they're not afraid, like with the first shot, you don't get the gaminess. But I guess that's true of all meat when they're not afraid, Yeah. Yeah, and the other thing that I thought was different was sturgeon spine. Again, a treat for the kids. when you consider they don't have like grocery stores like us up there, right? So to have nutrition and to have like the iron and the vitamins and the minerals or whatever you need, marrow from a bone, the spinal fluid, that kind of thing is important. Gives you a good rush of energy if you haven't eaten meat all month. And yeah, and that was another one. It just looks like, when it's boiled, it just looks like a big see-through jelly bean. And it just tastes like boiled water on the inside, really. But you get all the nutrition, and it's chewy. It's hard chewy. And again, that was another one I took a bite out of, watched the men eat the whole thing because they didn't want to be a wimp in front of me, and I didn't want to be a wimp in front of the kids. Then I let them finish it. But I did it. I ate the same way as everybody else. So, yeah. In the Arctic Circle, like where they build igloos and stuff, and they have snow for a majority of the year and cold weather, their best, warmest temperatures would be like light jacket weather to us in the July and August. Before the snow is on the ground, there's certain times a year where you can get these kind of little purple safflowers, and you eat the petals that are like pretty. And there's this like low, wide, kind of looks like the shapes of lily pads. It's kind of like a spinach, and it's like it grows. It's just a green foliage that grows between the rocks. You can go and grab that, and that's your salad. Unless someone, I'm gonna be honest, comes from like Finland, Norway, Sweden, and brings their greenhousing in, the Inuit's not going to do that. But they do have certain times of year, in the winter when the snow is down, little cranberry and blueberry bushes, but they're more like ground covers. They don't grow tall and fat like in, say, Southern Ontario. That's not what you're going to see. And you have to make sure you're not picking up moose droppings or whatever, caribou droppings, rabbit droppings, like it's in between all of that. But you're out on the land, and there's like a type of tea leaf you can also get, ground cover again. So you have to look for it. You could spend, but if you're not lazy and you don't have money and there isn't a store, you spend like a couple of hours out on the land. You could eat like a king. Certain times a year you could collect clams, mussels, certain times a year, yeah. There is seal. I didn't participate in that. There's the whale hunters also, like out in August, they're chasing the narwhal and stuff, and they share all the meats. But not vegetables. There's no trees. There's no fruit trees. They would have to ship things like that in, and a lot of that produce comes in already pretty much rotten. So it's not something people put in high demand for. Oh, peanut butter sandwiches. Yeah. Okay. So, I think we've done 2 animals, 1 unusual food, and 1 would be rather, I think. So I think we've done 4 things. Yeah. So 1 would be rather, 1 unusual food, 2 animals, and it's a tie game. I've got 2 points. You guys have got 2 points. Who's going to win? And how are we going to pay up at the end? Ding, ding, ding. We'll find out. Who would like to pick the next category? Venus. Game no. Would be rather unusual food or manimals. And while you decide, I'm going to drink my water because I've got to refresh. I turned off my fan, so my icy cool water, my bottles are perspiring. That's what will keep me refreshed. Yum. Manimals. Okay, we're hitting our 3rd manimals question. Here we go. What is the world's most popular mythical humanoid? Oh, but enjoy your PB sandwiches. I hope it's toasted and melty warm. That's just the best. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Cthulhu. May your house be the last he finds. Gods? This category is manimals. A humanoid. Popular humanoid. A specific type of humanoid creature of mythology, mythical lore. Who's the most popular in the world? There actually is an answer. Here's a sideways hint. Do 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 do. Mermaids are a mythical humanoid creature. Is it the most popular in the world? Werewolf? You know, I was thinking of doing a Teen Wolf question for Michael J. Fox, but I didn't. All right, here we go. Here's the answer that I found when I looked up on Google. The Yeti, a.k.a. Sasquatch, a.k.a. Bigfoot, a.k.a. Chewbacca. I firmly believe Chewbacca is a Bigfoot. But other mammals, yes, mermaids, sirens, which are like mermaids, and the centaur came in second and third to the Yeti. Bigfoot. Yeah. But yeah, you're right, the werewolf too. I was thinking of a Teen Wolf question, I just ended up running out of space. Are you kidding? Okay, so when I lived up north, when you cross the ice road, trucker roads, to go from the islands into the mainland in the winter, there was actually a cutout like Chewbacca Yeti guy, and a particular town kept hiding him in the trees so that when you turn corners on the road and you look in your back window, it scares you because you don't see it driving up to it, but as you're driving away, you'll see it. And throughout the year, people were moving it around and putting shirts on it, or if it was wintertime, they put a scarf and a toque on it. They give them a lawn chair and beer. So our island made a female Yeti, put it in a bikini, also sent it out with beer. And it was a whole thing, which is hilarious. They're still doing it too. Oh, I guess since a vampire could be a bat. Yeah, I get it. That's hilarious. All right. Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny. But the girlfriend did disappear. We think they burned her alive, but she never came back. But he's still out there. Last I was out there, he was still out there. It's hilarious the way people have fun with things. All right, we're down to unusual food or would we rather. I love when people have a sense of humor. Okay. I'm going to give us some theme music. Da-na-na-na. 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 Da-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. 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 Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na. 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 Da-na. Unusual food. Question number 2. Name the oddest food Venus has purchased and consumed in the game called World of Warcraft. Do you guys know what the oddest food is in the World of Warcraft? Would you take a guess? I actually Googled this just out of curiosity, what it would be. What is that emoji? I'm so blind. Oh, it's a little bat. That's so cute. And this is a fun fact for anyone out there who does play World of Warcraft. I'm so sorry I didn't get back in the game sooner. I really did have to keep my promise to myself to sort out all the other stuff that takes adulty priority this summer. But I hope to get back to it soon. No idea? Copper passes. Fan Rose, do you want to take a guess? You'll kick yourself when you see what it's called. Please forgive me for this one. Okay, I just want to hear from Fan Rose. Fan Rose, are you still there or did you wander off? Are you playing? Oh, by the way, Fan Rose, did you win Grace in our last event? We never got to talk to each other at the end. I ended up finishing a few hours early. No ideas? Okay, I'm not sure, but I have a feeling that Fan Rose maybe is full of... What is that? Okay, I'm going to show you what it is. It's called Weird Food. So the most unusual food in the game of World of Warcraft is called Weird Food. You can't get it anymore, but it was meant to restore 180 health over 18 seconds. The price was 1 copper coin, so it was for newbies, lowbie players. Okay, what's the WoW food? Oh, killer food. And actually, in the game of World of Warcraft, my character, Venus Kalita, ate venison the most, right all through the Northrend expansion. That was the thing that I was eating. So that's funny because in the real world, that's the same as well. Oh no, 8 times. Oh. You missed her? I'm so sorry to hear about that. Isn't it funny? It's literally called Weird Food. It looks like ribs though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 ribs. So maybe it was tasty. Okay, we've got 2 would-be rathers and 1 unusual food. What would you like me to read next? Ta-da! I'm saving up gems instead of buying anything in the main game at all. I also reset the boys today, so I have a better speed on most of what they do now. I definitely don't want to reset 100 times. I think I've reset 16 times. But in the boys set, I was able to use the gems to buy the ×2 speed boost. I haven't done it for the females, but I'm going to keep doing the thing where I saved up 28 gems, bought me 30 snowballs, and that got me a ×2 right off the bat. I didn't wait for the 8. I went ×2 and then wait for the 8 when I got the rewards from the in-game rewards. Would be rather number 2. Would Venus rather be chronically underdressed or overdressed? I actually forgot I wrote that question because I wrote this like a week ago. But I could tell you right now the answer is true to the very moment we're reading this question. That's hilarious. Well, to me. Fan Rose, you might remember how my guildies in the World of Warcraft know if it's a hacker taking over my account or if it's really me. There was a question they all knew about me. And we knew each other since 2009 as kids, so we've been in this for a while. Would I rather be chronically underdressed or overdressed in this world that we walk through? Even as I sit here playing this game with you right now, the answer is still the same. Whether I'm raiding or just chilling and chatting with you guys. You said overdressed, Fan Rose? Copper, what do you think? Are you with Rose or against? And I want to know this about you guys too. What would you rather? Are you one of those people that feels cold and needs to bundle up? Are you one of those people that makes your own heat and you need to... I'm going to show you one of you is correct. Da-da-da! Even right now as we speak. Hey, I have to turn off my fan not to annoy you guys. I gotta do something to make sure I don't overheat, you know. It's a health issue. Yeah. All right. We have 2 questions left, plus a tiebreaker. And I know I made the tiebreaker based on mythology because I knew Fanrose loves mythology questions. So you guys, you have 3 choices left. What will it be? Would you rather unusual food or the tiebreaker? Also, I lost track of our points. I think Copper's winning right now. Oh, and we need theme music. Do 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 do. Ah, Copper, are you running around in your shorts or your bathrobe? And do you open the door that way? So for every birthday, we add a candle and we drop a piece of clothing. Well, that's one way to play strip poker. Yeah. Would we rather, last one, here we go. Would Venus rather have her own theme park or her own zoo? I gave you a real true life story here. Which do you think I would rather? And why? I didn't think you were going to actually answer my question. Way to go, Copper Kaiju. That's a high five for you. I, for one, am just wearing a dance top because it has spandex. Fanrose says theme park. What do you say, Copper? Do your shorts have bunnies on them? Because right now I'm trying to put bunny boxer shorts on Bunny Boy. What's his name? Nim from Blush Blush. We've got him to Lover, but we need him to Lover +1 so I can put his shorts back on. He's right now very overdressed like Mr. Rogers. And God bless Mr. Rogers. He was a nice guy. I'm sorry he's gone. Rose says theme park. What do you think, Copper? Theme park or zoo? Plus, Rose, would you rather have a theme park or a zoo? I'd like to know. I'm thinking you'd like a zoo. I think you'd like to pet fuzzy animals all day. Copper? I don't know. I think also zoo for you. Maybe. I don't know. There are no bunnies on your shorts. Again, I so appreciate your honesty with me if it's honesty because, like, it's so much fun. I actually designed a theme park in grade 6, and I keep redrawing it in my head if I ever had the money. And my theme park has mermaid rides because, based on mythology, so I want to like zoom through Zeus's clouds and drop down like thunderbolts and go into Hades' fire world underground like a molten lava area. And I wanted to have, you know, the Poseidon area where you could go swimming and boating and be on those petal swans. And I wanted mermaids because I actually, as much as it's not a politically correct movie anymore, Peter Pan, when I was a kid, had those mermaid girls. Now, I don't think they were nice to Wendy, and I think they were trying to kill her. But I like the idea of having mermaids and rides where you could see mermaids brushing their hair and flipping their tails and getting squirted with water. Not drowned, but just, you know, you go on some kind of like, you know, like those wild rapid rides, except mermaids. Yeah, not krakens, just mermaids. I like that Peter Pan world, kind of, like with the mermaid part. Yeah. I also do not have bunnies on my shorts. Okay, I need to know from you guys. Am I right? Would you rather have a zoo or a theme park for yourself? This leaves us with one unusual food question, but first I must know. definitely my theme park would have roller coasters. Endless kinds of roller coasters and bumper cars and bumper boats and things would you get splashed with tidal waves of water. I would like all of that. I would like all of that. I actually I wanted to have a job as one of those swimming mermaid girls. But I didn't live in Florida, so I don't think I could find a job like that. There was a chance for me and my brother to be high divers for Wonderland to jump off their waterfall, but I was too afraid of having an accident happen when you go in head first. I don't know. I could never shake it. After 30 feet, it was just too high for me. Not because I couldn't do it technically, but more, I didn't like that I could scream, run out of air, fully breathe in again, and scream and run out of air, and have to start breathing in again before I hit the water. It was too much falling. I think it was a great idea because then too, depending on where you got it, like if I put it in the middle of the prairie provinces, we could do all sorts of like native mythologies and Inuit mythologies and bring all of that in and make it really interesting because they're all kind of crazy weird monsters and the Yeti, Bigfoots, or we could call him Chewbacca, would have been included. Yeah. Cthulhu roller coaster. Well, that would involve like water and because he's like a kraken thing, right? And spaceship alien stuff and burning houses and burning villages, I guess. And then you want your roller coaster to land in the last house on the street before it all comes to an end. Okay, so we only have unusual food and the tiebreaker left. Unusual food. But Famrose, would you rather? I think you would want a zoo more than a. But tell me if I'm wrong. All right. When Venus first learned to create her own backgrounds as a VTuber, what food did she have growing in her first backyard garden scene? I made a backyard garden scene, and it's not so much an unusual food as the name of it is unique. And I used that scene again this year recently, actually, because I liked it. Anybody having a guess what would have been in my backyard garden? It's getting hot in here. The name of it's really cute. Like the full name of it. The regular name, the short form name is normal. There's this and the tiebreaker question. Okay, Fanrose, actually, you caught up to Copper, so you guys are tied now. So we will go to the tiebreaker question after this one. I have so many episodes. If you're trying to go back to the beginning, it's going to take you like 20 minutes. All right, I'll give you a hint. It is a thing that most people grow in their garden or on their balcony, but it's the variety name that is the unusual part. Yeah. You're on the right path. It's from the nightshade family. I think Columbus found it on this side of the world and brought it back to Europe. Originally, they were worried it was poisonous. I think because it's so acidic. All right, last theme music. Do 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 do. Boom ba-dum 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 boom ba-dum boom. You're stumped? Okay. And I show it to you. So tomatoes, I had tomato vines in the background of my backyard garden. And it's the name of the type of tomatoes it is because they could be from anywhere from yellow to orange to red or combinations thereof. They're called the bumblebee tomatoes, which is really cute. Such an unusual food name. Artisan bumblebee tomatoes. Okay, here's a tiebreaker. Whoop. Here we go. Which two flowers were associated with the Roman goddess Venus? There are two kinds of flowers associated with her. Can you guess what one of them is? Is somebody out there Googling it? All right, theme music it is. Da-na-na-na, 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 do-do-do-do-do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, 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 do-do-do, do-do. Why would you think lilies? Roses? All right, I'm going to reveal. Venus was associated with two kinds of flowers, the rose and the myrtle. I've noticed that myrtle is traditionally in a lot of English bridal bouquets. Now I know why. Worshippers often wore crowns of myrtle at her festivals. Remember last Game Na 2.0, we learned that the the Venus festivals happen in April. So crowns of myrtle were worn in April, and victorious Roman generals often wore a myrtle crown. Laurel was for the warrior, the gladiator. Myrtle were the generals. Many statues or paintings of Venus were put in gardens in ancient Rome because they believed that she could help to make the flowers and the crops grow. And we know that the Vernalia festival in April was in honor of her growing the grapevine. So vineyards from Venus. It's like Venice is from Venus, vineyards are from Venus. So although Bacchus was the festival for getting drunk on wine, Venus was credited with making the vines grow, having a good harvest. Myrtle. Myrtle, not Squirtle. Yeah, I just like learning that fact. I thought that was really nice. So you got the point there, Fan Rose. I think you pulled out ahead. Congratulations for winning Venus Game Na 3.0. I'm glad you liked our new categories. It's great to play something a little bit different. Alrighty here. Whoop, whoop. What's going on? Do-do-do-do. Boom. So now it's just us roasting marshmallows, sleeping under the sky, twitching our kitty ears for Cat Day and sleeping under the sky day and S'mores Week and all that. Woohoo! And thank you, Copper, for playing along. You were neck and neck, you two. Just 1 point apart. Yay! Is there anything you guys feel like chit-chatting about today? Or anything you'd like to see happening? So, Copper, just to let you know, I haven't forgotten about your your video, I actually do have the visuals made and the plan for the background sound effects on one of the tracks, but now I need to make the sounds of your preferred sounds on the second track. So if you're using headphones, you're going to get that ASMR experience splitting the sounds. You know what I mean? And 3 decibels apart and all that, or 3 hertz apart and all that. So I'm just on the last stage of putting it all together. I also do have the background scenes for the story that Dr. Frederick wrote, but I want to develop a few more pictures or sketches that I'm going to overlay as best I can on some of those scenes so that we can see the character we invented that 2 Sundays ago for Finch. I've got to do a couple more angles of her face and maybe something of Venus's face. And then I was thinking of putting a horse there, a horse in it too. Just sketches, and use the background remover to just have the sketches part kind of show up on top of the backgrounds I made. And I don't know whether I'm going to show the words or not. I may not. I don't know. We'll see. I figure I'm kind of basing it off of the simplicity of the Egyptian e-novel we've been reading together last time we were hanging out. And so I'm taking a page from that book because it's making it easier than trying to develop something with creative AI. I just can't get a movie going with that for that story. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, I'm taking this down now. Yay, my job is done for another day. So here's a question for you guys. If I did a 4.0 version of Game Na, do you have any suggestions for the categories you would like to see? Oh, and we could also try another cat game if you want to see another. I guess I could find another cat game if you wanted. Trivia about fashion. Okay. Fashion. So fashion questions about Venus. Okay. Okay. Riddle me recipe cues. Fashion cues. And okay, so fashion questions, riddle me recipe questions. And we'll need one other category. Let me see what that word is. Or what is NBs? What is NBs? Based on recent episodes. I'm just writing this down. I don't know if you can hear me tapping my keyboard as I write this down. What is NBIES? ENBIES. Okay, hang on. Do you want to do ones for emblems or other games that I play, or... So we got fashion questions, riddle me recipe questions based on recent episodes. Oh, non-binary? NB is non-binary? Okay. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I've never seen that before, NBs. If you want to do like a date, marry, do questions. Do you want it to be date, marry, hammer, date, marry, do, or date, marry, assassinate? Date, marry, obliterate. I can do I can cast obliterate. Date, marry, obliterate questions. And then you guys also have to tell me your thoughts on the characters I choose. Maybe I should make you guys answer those questions. Okay, we've got our 3 themes for Game Gnaw 4.0, which will happen, if not this coming Friday, the next one after that, depending on if I stay awake or not. We got it. Okay, so we're going to do fashion questions, riddle me recipe questions based on recent episodes, not original episodes, so that it's stuff you guys have been seeing, or the date, marry, obliterate questions, where I'll pick 3 and ask you what you think I would do with each of them. Actually, I think that would be a lot of fun. Okay. I actually think I already know what I'm going to ask. So that's even better. Thanks, guys. You guys always help me generate. Keep this going. Kind of fun. Yeah. How are you loving my marshmallows right now? Look at the one closest to the fire. It's pretty burnt up, huh? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, I've gotta drink some water. It's hot in here. Copper, how are you doing? I know you're in your non-bunny shorts. Are you hot over there? Is it hot? Do you guys have as much smoke in the sky as I have? Have you had a sun blotted out for the past few days? Even the flash rain we had today didn't get rid of all the clouds. They look delicious. Are you wearing licorice shorts? What? You can't be eating fabric, are you? Do you? Don't answer that. We are publicly live right now. Oh my goodness. I'm having water. But when water is cold, I feel very good. When water is the same temperature as the room, I feel gross. Oh, that's good. I kept smelling smoke today, and there were a bunch of fire engines going around. I was just like, please don't stop in front of me, because I'm not wearing anything, and I don't want to put on pants to go outside in public. And you can't just hang around waiting for firemen to carry you out because they fine you. So that's no fun. The marshmallows. I love my marshmallows. I picked this picture of marshmallows because I knew I was so close to the fire. I had one hand sticking out of my mummy's sleeping bag right now, which I'll tell you, mine came with me to the Arctic, and it really does work. You got a wind block up, get under a tarp, get behind a wall. This thing is toasty warm. It works in negative 50 something degree weather. I think it was negative 67 or 8 was the coldest I've been in. But by negative 53, it hurts to be outside. Like, a balaclava is not enough. I would put Vaseline on my skin. I would put on my balaclava. I would put on then wool scarf. I have to have something between wool and my skin, like cotton layer, linen layer, anything, because wool makes me itchy and burns my skin. But it is like the best thing to keep your body heat. But you have to have a windbreaker on. Windbreaker it makes all the difference up there. I love my, you know what? I didn't have a stick. I erased my marshmallow stick, but I used to have one in my assets. And so this is actually one of the Harry Potter wands I use when I'm playing Harry Potter puzzles and spells. And then I found some burnt marshmallows and stuck them on the end of my stick. So it's actually a magic wand, roasting my marshmallows. You got to use what you can. You got to have whatever's on hand. Make it work. It hurts. Okay, so have you ever seen ice fog where it looks like someone opened a bottle of silver glitter and threw it all into the air and it's just slowly floating around? And it looks so pretty and magical. And then me, being a southerner, was stupid enough to walk outside and want to take a deep breath of that frozen negative 50 something degree crystals in the air. I darn burnt my throat, nose, and lungs and couldn't breathe in or out after just a half a breath sucked in, like as if it's some magical fairy dust, because I'm dumb. And I actually had trouble breathing at first, but it really, like, I want to call it burned yourself, but really it was like cryo burn. It was like someone threw nitrogen, you know, the nitrogen stuff that instant freezes you, like Mr. Freeze, except you're brittle. I did. That's what that. You don't go out there and you don't breathe that. You have a perfectly sunny, bright day. You see that beautiful magic in the air? That's evil. You don't breathe that in. You hurt yourself. I have actually a scar over one ankle where some of the snow from a negative something like 55 degree day got in under my pants. And being from the south, you think, it'll melt. But no, it's touching you. So when you think of heat transfer, it actually like cryo killed nitrogen. It's like nitrogen drop got on my skin and burnt it. And I have scars, not from fires or scrapes or nails, but from that snow sitting on my skin for like a half a minute until it melted. It was very painful actually. And aloe has not been able to get rid of it. I have scars from like stitches and stuff that aloe after 10 years has really mostly gotten rid of. But these sub-temperature, I don't know what you call it, frostbite burns, these scars don't go away. And had I been not so dumb, would have maybe shook it out of my pants. So, yeah, you don't want to be caught in that. Incarnum inflammare. School didn't close for snow days up in Nunavut because every day is a snow day. You could have blizzards in June up there. But it closed if you hit negative 55 because then you're just killing your skin walking to school. So nobody, and even though it looked beautifully sunny, it hurt. It physically was painful to your skin. Chunks of my ears died and came off. And I was covered. It just, not as well as I needed to be. Windbreakers mean everything up there. I would put plastic bags on. You know, when you don't have a lot of money and you're a kid, right? You could just put like those plastic shopping bags over your boots or your shoes and you go run around in the puddles. Up there, I was putting it on to have a windbreaker. So that to me was more important than even wearing wool. Hmm. Cold weather, yeah. So it's kind of like you get super chapped skin until it cracks and bleeds and hurts, right? So I was sensitive to that for a time. However, I never got pneumonia or bronchitis up there, yeah, which down here I get because up there it's a dry cold, where down here is the wet cold by the Great Lakes and everything. Um, and as soon as I came back down here, after 20 years up there almost, first thing I did was get pneumonia and bronchitis, one back to back with the other, and the pneumonia lasted for 2 months. And it actually damaged my heart because it went on for so long. And I just wasn't responding to medications. It's that wetness in the air. And up north, it was dry. So, like, I never had breathing issues up there. But probably, I mean, there's probably not the pollution that there is down here, too. But it's amazing. It's all my country, but it's so different depending where you drop yourself in this country. It's so huge with such a different range of weather zones and all that, climate types. Well, I hope you're not feeling too much pain from that. Does Vaseline or like Polysporin help you with that, or does it make it worse? Because sometimes with me, I don't take to it, and other times it helps. But I will say that putting real aloe plant, cutting the leaves open and putting it on my skin has helped a lot. You have to keep the plant healthy though too. We should all just move to Florida. They have the room. I would like to have a condo, like on the second floor inside of the Harry Potter world there in Universal. I'd like to just live in there. Then wear witches' dresses. Well, that's good. Yeah. I hope my stars, some of it is supposed to be twinkling. I can't tell if you can see the twinkling or not, but some of it should be twinkling. Oh my goodness. And I hope you guys don't mind the shows being bumped up to an earlier time. Just trying to not fall asleep right before I go live. Since I've been falling asleep a lot. I've been quite busy though. Oh, Dr. Frederick, you are here. Meow meow. I love my ears. I wanted to get little white ears, but the ones that come with the VTube Studio package, there's either these beige ones, kind of yellowy, or the black ones. I should just find my own white ears to make my own asset, since the Kitty V is white. Mr. Doctor. So, Dr. Frederick, I don't know if you know, but I was saying that I did do backgrounds in the style of that e-novel we were reading the other day, that Egyptian one. So I found like snowy grounds with campfires, snowy grounds with horseshoe prints, snowy grounds with like wagon prints and boot prints and that kind of thing. And then I was thinking of taking that drawing of Finch and then doing a couple more different angles of her face, maybe with Venus the same way, just sketches, and maybe with a horse sketches, and then do something with background remover to just have the sketches with a bit of the white around all the colored lines, and then superimpose them. I haven't decided to put the words of the story with the visual yet or not, but I just thought that would be one way that I could illustrate it. So I'm half done with that. All the backgrounds are there, but I have to do some sketches and like overlay the sketches onto the backgrounds now to give kind of just an illusion to the visuals. But I'm feeling good about the idea. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Sorry it's taking me so long. Yeah, we're just celebrating. Tonight is official Sleep Under the Stars night, except a lot of us have smog, fog, or rain. It's just very cloudy. I don't see any stars at all tonight, so I made my own right here with you guys. And there's a little bit of a twinkle to them. Plus, I'm roasting my marshmallows eternally. With my campfire Minecraft family here. I like this Minecraft dog very much, so I thought he should be there. He's waiting to eat the most toasty burnt marshmallow. Once I drop it into the fire, he'll snatch it. Yeah. So I cut up your story in chunks, and then I put backgrounds for them, the chunks. And now I just want to do some sketches to overlay it, and then I will be done. I may need another week or two for that. Tinsel stars. Yeah. There's a bit of twinkle in it. I did try to find a Giphy of stars, and I just went with it because it was silver sparkly. It's nice. Yep. So is there anything with you, Doc? Since the doctor is in the house, I am confirmed going to have my eye surgery so that I can see and read again. Middle of the month, and I'll need a week of rest once that happens, but I'll probably still... I'm trying to still make and preload memes and stuff. I've fallen behind in making actual videos. I'm kind of posting them later in the day right now. But I'm probably going to miss a few days coming up. And around that time. But I did find a bunch of mermaid jokes and one more fencing joke that's going to come out. So I have a few still to do. It's just about producing it, and then I've got all sorts of recipes. I was trying to find, I made a list of days to celebrate that are not necessarily about recipes from the that yearly Celebrate Every Day calendar. I used to do it all through my first year. I think I did it too for the first half of my second year of VTubing, and so I'm getting back into that again just as a fallback for some short videos and to give you guys a break from what I've been doing too many licorice recipes. It actually did go through the whole month. Thank you so much. I'm also waiting for the dental surgery, which they think they'll fit into the first half of it in August. I hope it will happen. Lots of money pouring out. So I'm really hoping that I'm very successful with budgeting in the next year. And confirmed I am going to be moving. Luckily to something that will cost less money, but still good space. I'm planning all of that for next week, so if there are any interruptions in me being around, it's because I have to transfer my Wi-Fi services to the next place, and I'm not sure what day to do that on. So there's that. Yay. Yeah. So there's a lot going on. Lots of appointments. But, and I don't know. So we've got our new themes for next week. Fashions, riddle me, recipe questions, and date, marry, obliterate questions. I should do a new one of those. I did one of those in the past. They are in my episodes. If you ever want to look back and find them. And thank you for all the well wishes too. What I can do... Oh, you guys don't see all this stuff I did. Okay, I'm gonna just check on the Crush Crush girls while we chit chat. And let me see. Screen. And we're gonna do that. Yay! I love that I have a little inset movie area now. Oh wait, it's not picking it up. Wait a second. There we go. There we go. All right. Boom. There we go. That's pretty good. So let's take a look. I did win Grace with combining my strategies with Fanrose's strategies. I made it. In the last couple of hours of the game, I made it. So I was so thankful. So thank you, Fanrose, for all the tips. Because I got her my first one. So now you can see I've already racked up 11 gems. I'm not opening up any special clothing. I'm not opening up any phone conversations. And just trying to stay on top of the daily grind to get a gem. Because if you don't pick it up within a period of time, they disappear and they don't give them to you. So I got to pick it up every day. So until I win at least one more character. And Fanrose, you did win 2, at least that I know of. I think you got Karen and the demon girl, Desdemona, if I remember correctly. And this is my first one. The blue hair girl. Blue is my favorite color. So we got to buy her some things. And the goal is, and if you can do this, Fanrose, I needed to have 28 pink gems not assigned anywhere inside the Crush Crush world, so that as soon as the special event began, I was able to buy 28 gems buys 30 of the in-game currency, which is enough to get, I think, a ×2 speed bonus right away. And then the game will give you enough to get that ×8. I don't know if I would. No, maybe I waited to get the ×8. I might have waited, but I got something right away, which was a speed boost out of that. So my goal is to get another 28 pink gems before the next event happens. And then making that decision right at the very beginning was what saved me in the very end. Because usually I would go for those time skips. Now, I never did do 2 ×8s. I did 1 ×8, and then I just started doing the time skips out of desperation to move up whatever thing was most behind. And I kept changing around the hobbies. I learned that these special events max a hobby at 75. So I would run things as much as I could, trying to get them. As soon as some things were much higher than the others, I would switch it around. Like, you know, when you would switch either money or hobbies and sleep on it for the night, I started doing that as well. So I was listening. And I was away for 2 days, so that did make me nervous. I did come in at the very end with it. But all our strategies up at the very front on the very first day is what saved me. Okay, we're almost there with the plushies. I think by tomorrow, she may be up 1. She's an acquaintance right now. Look at that bright green bleeding heart, a beating heart. Yeah. Love the little twinkle. Twinkle, twinkle. All right, if I can only get 1, maybe I shouldn't. Oh, at least 5. That's pretty good. Nope. I don't want to do one single one. I've learned I'd rather do batches. But hey, that's pretty good. Maybe by the end of tomorrow, this will be up. And the money's definitely going up by now. Okay. And the last thing we could possibly see is the Blush Blush Boys. I'm going to show you Dimitri since he was part of our game today. Okay. Okay, here we go. Blush Blush Boys. So, right now I didn't want to focus on anyone since I hit a reset today. Oh, we gotta get spooky outfits for the boys. Oh, we need 3 more. 3 more time thingies. We'll do that. Okay, so Dimitri is this guy, this wild hog. It's like a ghost moment with Mel Gibson. But this wild hog is actually the brother inside the Hush Hush game who works at the Queen Bee Coffee House. Reset boost 15. Can we date this guy? 3 more time blocks. Let's find out. Take him to dinner. He's very flirty, but he's also mean to his sister Lotus. He just doesn't get off her back at all. But in the Hush Hush game, they kind of allude to them being some kind of a mafia or something. I think. I could be wrong, but I think so. Okay. He wants so many time blocks. And I'm actually running everything. Yep, I am. Wait a second. Okay. We've got something moving again. Ichiban. Oh, they weren't here this morning. That's moving up pretty darn fast now. That's pretty good. Yay. Let's go. Now I spent all the money that maybe I should have spent on his neck pillow. Oh, 20 million needed. Oh, we could do it. All right, let's just talk to him now. Here we go. Here we go. Look at how that heart is jumping across the thing. Oh, we're gonna put him in his pants now. His bunny boxers, they're on. This was my whole goal for today when I woke up this morning. Copper, you are no longer alone in your boxers. Okay, now it's this guy's turn. Date on a coaster ride. They need 6. This isn't as instantaneous as other ones, but it's still not a painful wait anymore. So that is a noticeable improvement. Did we get him? Oh, no, he's not all the way yet. Okay. Tools, tools, tools. Carnival? Oh, what is it with time blocks? All right, we need Carnival. Go. He's so bored. He's like a fearless, aggressive wolf. I felt like making a wolf sound there, but I don't know how to make a wolf sound there. So insert growl here. Rawr. Let's just talk to the boy. Can we put him in his boxers? Now this one, I don't know if he has wolfy boxers. I'm going to find that out. Oh boy. This is my favorite, stuck in a bubble bath of pink stuff. don't know what I think about them on red velvet couches. I thought that was a Marilyn Monroe kind of thing to have to do, but gift of a watch. This is a very strangely shaped watch. We don't have enough money for it. Oh, masquerade ball. Three more time blocks. Do I have any time blocks left? 2, 3. Okay, no money's running. No money at all is running anymore. But he looks good in his individual outfit. I like them all in their jackets. It's a very low neckline on his shirt, though. 2. Let's hope we have enough money for one more. Do you guys like this where I have an inset that we look at stuff through instead of like the whole thing? I could make it like be like the big screen TV in the living room and make a living room environment for ourselves. I'm thinking maybe I could do that. Okay, let's get these jobs going again. Which one pays the most? You. And then you. And then you. Because I'm doing all of that. Like a greedy little thing. Oh, he's so close, he's in lover. We need him to be a +1, then we can put him in his shorts. And Kelby, I decided I don't like his spooky outfit being in the mummy things. It looks like someone toilet papered him in the locker room after a basketball game, so we're not going to do that to him again. Are you enjoying the fencing memes? Do you like them? There's one left I'm going to put in there. I'm trying to find things that don't have the same punchlines. Oh, come on, purple hearts. Let's go, let's go. It's not taking too long to get the circle closed. Maybe a little bigger. Yeah, I just thought I'd try to, okay, undo here. If I open this up like that, that's about as big as I can go without hiding my face. All right, we need a watch. A watch. 380. Oh, we don't have the money, guy. We don't have the money. But sunglasses for this guy. Whoop, he's been turned over. He needs 1 tools. He needs to go in a boat ride. Oh, this again. Okay, boat ride. Oh, he wants to take off his shirt. You know, that's how we need to see this guy. Okay, we're just gonna talk to him. Look at how it jumps across, eh? That's great. Oh no, he wants a watch too. You can't have one. But can we take you on coaster rides? More time blocks? You guys are greedy with your time blocks. Here we go. Oh, see, as a rooster, he looked nervous and was holding on by a little claw. But now he looks like really happy and excited to be on a roller coaster. That's a stretch in his journey. He's still a manimal. If you can notice, he still has a rooster tail and some feathers coming out the side of his head. Although the colors look good. How much do I need for a gift of a watch? Oh yeah, like we're not even close. Hammocks. How much are hammocks? Oh, you get 100 hammocks. Oh, that was enough. Oh, look, Eli. He's like the best, lightest-hearted character in all of Hush Hush. He's so hilarious. Nah. Okay, we need to save our money for Vox because we need to put him in his underwear now. Hammock time. Oh, he's moved along. That's at least something there. Oh, he moved along on his own. Yay, he finally leveled up. That didn't take long. Okay, we're going to do this until we run out of money. Vox, we'll just have to wait till tomorrow. We can't do more. Okay, moving you along, Mr. Torrin. I'm going to boop your nose too. Boop. He used to be my favorite once I saw him. Was between him and Vox. Because I like the dark hair boys. Observant. Oh, that just popped now? Alright, I'm running everything until it can never be run again. Jobs? What can I run for jobs? I'm gonna have to go with that one. At least it's gemmed. Let's look up here. Okay. Okay. Well, everybody, I guess we'll stop here for tonight with our furry, half bull, half human, named Garrett. Thanks for coming out, everybody, for tonight. I'll be back maybe on the YouTube side tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, so Saturday night. And let me see here. Screen. Boop. It's just me, the marshmallows, the Minecraft family, Minecraft dog and campsite, and my twinkly starry night because it is National Cat Day, National Sleep Under the Stars Day, National S'mores Week. Thank you so much for coming and participating in the stream. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. We found a new... Oh, by the way, I'm going to have to put... I'll transfer it over later because I'm going to go to sleep now. But by the end of the weekend, that free games, the cat-themed games with the cat and the grandma, if you guys want to play those games, I'll put the link. The link's in the commercial that I put up today for this episode. And thanks for tucking in and chilling with me. Good night, everybody. Stay comfortable. You deserve a good night's rest, and I will see you later. This is Venus Cleta. That's okay. You know, we have to live our lives first. This is a place to hang out. Thank you so much. Unattended marshmallows. Yeah, you know, there's a burnt marshmallow incense stick out there that's just awesome. It might be my favorite flavor. Everybody, thank you so much for being here with me in the stream and having fun with me and chilling and chatting and joking around. Take care. You are my inspiration, and I'm going to keep working on things. And I do promise you, there is progress on the pirate adventure. There is progress on Copper Kaiju's Will This Make You Happy? ASMR experience, and on the journey to depict Finch, the fan fiction from Dr. Frederick. It's all coming up, and a new episode of Venus Game Na 4.0 with the new theme categories chosen by Fenris Fabros and Copper. We're going to have it all. Take care, everyone. Have a great night. Don't forget to hydrate. Sweet dreams. You deserve it. And if I ever enter them, please let me know what I got up to. Yoo-hoo! This is Venus Cleta signing off. Have a